The House Ethics Committee abruptly canceled a highly anticipated meeting set for today. Members were expected to vote on whether or not to release the report on an investigation into sex trafficking allegations against Trump's AG pick, Matt Gaetz. Pressure has been building for the panel to make its findings public. I want to bring in CBS News political reporter Zak Hudak to talk more about this. So, Zak, this was one of the most anticipated announcements in Washington this week. What are you hearing from lawmakers, and could we potentially see that report at some point?
Vlad, I think that we can almost certainly expect that at least some of the aspects of that report will leak. The reality is Matt Gaetz is one of the most hated men on Capitol Hill. He is loved by some, but has many enemies up there. And I'm sure that there will be aspects of that report that will become public, whether or not through official channels. I think probably more likely through unofficial channels. But the other thing we're hearing about that appointment is that there are some in Washington who are looking at him as sort of a sacrifice, someone who moderate Republicans can vote against and actually stop the appointment of in order to show that they will put their foot down somewhere. Now that is what some believe. Some think that Trump will make sure to get Gaetz through, get him through at least temporarily with a recess appointment, as it's so called, appointing him while Congress is not in session. And in doing so, what we would see is really something somewhat unprecedented. Matt Gaetz does not have the typical credentials of a U.S. Attorney General. He did go to law school, but he has not run Attorney General's offices or done things like that. And he's someone who has a number of allegations against him. So I think what we would see is a new level of a loyalist to the administration, to the president, running the justice system, which really would be a shift in our American political system.
All right, Zak, appreciate you, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you, Vlad.